Paintbrushes. They're probably the most useful tool for any artist. But mine always end up looking like this. Or this. But I spent the last 2 years designing and creating my perfect brush set, which fixes all of those problems, especially this one. And they finally arrived. This journey started 2 years ago when I was contacted by Craftamo. I spent weeks planning, designing and testing brushes, and we came up with this. The first brush set, which completely sold out. These are great brushes and I've made some really fun paintings with them, but I know I can do so much more. So it was back to the drawing board. There were some problems that I needed to fix. How could I stop my brushes from becoming like this or like this, but still hold enough paint to create great paintings? Well, I found a solution, and it's inside this box. So this is the first time that I'm actually seeing these in person, so I cannot wait to show you them. Brushes end up like this because paint gets stuck here and here, right near the handle when they're not cleaned properly. They end up all frayed and gross looking because I'm too rough with them. I end up scrubbing the brush right into the surface of the canvas instead of just laying the paint on there. And my new brushes that are inside this box are going to fix both of those problems for me. I absolutely love the boxes, so I made this cover art myself. Let's get one of these open so we can have a good look at the brushes inside. So this is a 6 brush set. So I'm going to take them all out and then we can have a good look at each brush, and I'll give you a little description of what I use them for. But I put quite a lot of planning into what each of these brushes is used for and why I've created them in this specific way. So I'll tell you all about that as we take a little bit more of a deeper dive into the brushes. I've got a large flat brush, which we are calling my number 4 flat brush, and this is what I use for blocking in the basic shapes and structures. It's big enough for most of the paintings that I do in that it's not going to be super easy to get details. Then I have this number 4 filbert brush. This is the same size as a number 4 flat brush, so it's used for blocking in, but it has a slightly different purpose. So this one is now used for softening areas instead. So the flat brush is good for blocking in the hard edges and the big shapes. The filbert brush is good for blocking in those big shapes, but in the areas where you need slightly softer edges. The next 2 brushes are my sort of intermediate brushes, and these are very, very similar. They are a flat brush, which we call number 2, and the filbert brush, also number 2, so it keeps it really easy. These are just smaller versions of those brushes that I've just shown you, and these are used for slightly more detailed work. Final 2 brushes are the detail brushes, and these are the ones that I'll pull out right at the very end of the painting. I've got a number 0 flat brush, which is this one on the right, and I'll use this for small areas of fur, and it's great rather than just a round brush because we can still get some variation in the shapes. So we can use it quite thin if we use the side of the brush, and if we twist as we paint, we can add a slightly thicker line as well, which creates lovely detailed strands of fur. And then I've got a small round brush, a number 1 that we've called it, and we use this, or I use this, for more detailed work around the eyes and things for like whiskers or the skin on paws or the skin on noses, where you want that really, really fine detailed work. These are the brushes that I use to create my realistic wildlife art. Paintings like this, and this.
Which is actually going to be a demo for my next video.
I'm going to show you exactly how I use each of the brushes in here to create my paintings. One of the best things about these brushes that you don't get in regular brush sets is the length of the bristles. And that helps so much with the painting and the cleanup. Because these brushes are so long, if we compare that to a second brush, a regular filbert brush, you can see the difference there. They're both about the same width, but mine has a significantly longer bristle. It has a huge impact on the painting process. So I can load significantly more paint on here without it going close to the handle of the brush, which means I can get loads and loads of paint for long, smooth strokes, but my paintbrushes don't end up looking like this, where we've got loads of dried paint all up around the handle and it ruins the brush. This entire set is part of a collaboration between myself and Craftimo. They are 100% cruelty-free. This brush set was created with control in mind, which is why we named it the Studio Wildlife Precision Brush Set. And if you'd like to get a hold of these brushes, and hopefully they'll help you to improve your paintings, then I'll leave a link in the description so that you can sign up and get notified when they become available. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.